according to the the initiation, of course, I received it from was my root guru, and then the Japji Sonamuche. So Japji received from the Lama, double the Chang, who so Tara is a I think it's about past lives, and there's a Tara. So Tara and received the initiation, Tara Siddhamani initiation, and all the collections of teachings, the commentaries. The Tara Siddhamani commentaries is regarded as very profound, extremely profound commentary. It has the importance from the Guya Samaja. Importance in the Guya Samaja it has inside the Tara Siddhamani in the sage. Extremely profound commentary. Commentary, and there is for pacifying, pacifying the negative karma, then all the various obstacles, and then increasing life, increasing the realization, increasing in the world of the many things, increasing the wisdom of many things. Then I thought maybe we should do the all-night therapy, purification. There's one is the Tarathamani is part of the what taught the Pamakawan, there's Tabutechan. So this we used to do that louder in past many years ago, louder with nuns and the Tamu nuns. And Kapon we do many times, Kapon and maybe Dharmasara, I'm not sure. So Kapon early times we did many times. So since the Chansamling want to start immediately, so there's some break days. There's a 4 break days or some between that. So I think it's good to know, people too good to know that practice. They are particularly for purification. One whole night you don't sleep, and then you circumambulate to Chundru and Tara, the statues, and then you need 108 names of Tara, the text, and then you circumambulate, and then you, when you are exhausted, you sit down, you do there's a mantra for purification, there's a mantra for developing wisdom. So that's from Tara. That's one practice. Just it's good to know those things. People have an opportunity to practice. So the Khazura, they're controlling and controlling, ultimate control is control over your subtle mind, not only gross mind, but also the external subtle mind, so that you can actualize clear light, so the illusory body clear light you can have if you have complete control with your subtle mind. So you're able to, so that's success. So control over the, sentient beings, so that you can bring the sentient beings to enlightenment. So control over the needs for the benefit of sentient beings, control over the needs to your dharma practice, the needs, or things like that. And then wrathful. The one that the other methods doesn't fit, Then you use the wrathful method, and so like that. The evil beings who harm the many sentient beings and harm the many great holy beings, and then those who serve us, who benefit in the, who have those harm, then wrathful way who don't benefit with other methods, then only what is left to benefit wrathful. Then use wrathful, things like that. So my talk is the one that's opened my mouth to get it longer. So the with the purpose of reciting, but so traditionally, you see, the Siksamakala and Kalrapa. So that's what normally what recited. And so, but here I'm doing all the the Haikava, this Dharma offering, the Haikava, and all of this during Bhakti offering, during puja. I mean, most important one, the success is on its wish. The next one is FPMT. So the benefit sentence success and the develop not only learning Dharma words, but the actualizing. The main goal is actualizing part. So yes, to teach others, to teach the sentient beings, to open the wisdom eye for the sentient beings. Yes, but the main goal is to actualize the part within your mind, within your heart. So that, and then then the Losam Tapa Center to beneficial for all the sentient beings. Then spread Dharma is the most important what the sentient being need. Even they don't know, but this is what they need. And what is sentient being want. Without Dharma, then the obscuration, the sufferings came from their mind. What they don't like is suffering, but it came from their mind, not from outside. So, outside there may be some condition, but the main thing is that from the obscuration, the negative mind. So therefore, to pacify the karma and the karma obscurations, so the mind which produces suffering. So pacify those things and pacify those things and stop those things, pacify those, and then transform into the positive mind which brings happiness to the up to enlargement. So that then to spread Dharma to sentient beings means for that to so that our soul we need to change we need to do that our mind, and also the sentient beings learn. The center to most beneficial for sentient beings, then next yourself, yourself, success, Dharma practice, the most important, as I mentioned, the sentient being. All the obstacles are out in, all the obstacles, all the everything comes from so come from the mind, from your mind, and so therefore you need to purify, they need to transform, So that so need to know Dharma, need to know Dharma, and need to actualize Dharma. Not only understand words. First you have to understand words. Then you have to understand, and then first you have to learn, then actualize through meditation. Of all that success. So that is up to enlightenment. So not just free from samsara, not to be reborn Lord, not just for that. So Dharma. So put in the short words is the success Dharma practice in this life. In this life, right now, in this life, right now, so success Dharma practice only. So I'm using taking opportunity as puja, so like that. But traditionally, before initiation, there's this common to recite the Susamakala and Kalruba. So the Srubta meeting, and traditionally. So that yeah. So maybe we'll leave the color band to the children. We'll do that next time. So the Kasore, from whom I received initiation coming to the in the His Honor's Dalai Lama's temple, Namgyal Monastery temple. Maybe not this time, next time. So every hungry can drink tea. So anyway, received Tarthaman Shiva Deputy there, but before from Deputy on, but I think maybe Gabon Monastery. During the sixth course, there was a famous course, sixth course, famous course, because 300 people came, but many Christianity, and I think it was like this. It was like this, very primitive. That time, Gabon, now five-star hotel become like that. Comparing back after many years, now around those times. So I tell you one thing. So in the course, I spent 2 weeks at Old Dharma, talking about Jigden Choche, at Old Dharma for 2 weeks, and there was yeah, so I think that maybe Lower River and then Old Dharma for 2 weeks. So the earthquake happened. First the dogs cried, all the dogs in Bauta and all that. Then earthquake happened during the meditation time, in the evening time. So suddenly I was able, quite fortunate, mind to remember Bodhicitta. So I was telling the people to mention Bodhicitta. So even to remember that was echoed in my mind how Berserki, so how that is Berserki. Do you know Berserki? So therefore I say fortunate to remember Bodhicitta. So yeah. So I think maybe just around 100 people left. So this was teaching you here. Then they left Kathmandu, and then the evening together in Kathmandu, chai shop, tea restaurant. Then some come back and like that. So 6 months ago, during that, his one is, I think, a song, but gave couple, I think, the money come to. Maybe given at different times, also different times. Maybe in the West also. When we decide, we invited Lama invited Deputy Song, but so to give more tongue teachings, because there's a kind of saying, Galuwa doesn't have tantra. So to give more initiation in the West and in commentaries. So there have been times. So received the initiation could be. I'm not 100% sure from another Lama, but yeah. So main Lama was Jabjit Sanmach and Jabjit Songmach was. So Jabjit Sanmach received from Tabu de Shang from he received from Tara. So all the teachings so LZR. So there are two LZRs. One particular common one. There's more things like stop rent, remain rent, limited external poverty, many things for healing and many things. Then the Kasure, then particular one, Tumama in Belazo, that's very short. Tomorrow is many as this one, tomorrow my village. That's from Judge's one, which I received a room 2 times. Tomorrow at the crab beach, so that's what I received from that's down Sala Judge So completed the one through Patara to Tabu de Chang to Chang, so I received from them, so it's a kind of near lineage. Yes. So just you say that Tara is close to us. It's like the mother. The children are more close to the mother. But Rinpoche didn't say. But of course, some, I know that even I have one Iran lady student, she lived in Nepal for a long time, but she always had a problem with alcohol. So her daughter was close, not close to her, but her father. So she, but the daughter died, she jumped from some marriage or something, jumped from the one story, died, and then the mother died some years ago. She died in the bathroom, the toilet bathroom. So I don't know how long it has been, but found out that. So husband was for International Bank. So very good person, very good person. Yeah, so Rinpoche said, it's like the mother, because, close, I guess Rinpoche did not say, but as who spend more time to take care of children, so you normally father walks outside, and so, I think normally like that. Children close to the mother, and generally speaking, so like that, Tara is close to us. His Honor said, even you want her to be reborn generous with pure land, Potara, like that. But if you pray to Tara, and then Kuga success to be guided by generous into to born generous pure land, things like that. So Rinpoche used to give example. If you know the example, the Lama's attendant, if you know the attendant well, then you are able to see the Lama fast, able to see quickly. If you know the attendant, if you have some connections. So Rinpoche used the example like this. Closer, I will pray closer to receive guidance for the Khature prayers, which is success. So the Khature, that includes the other things. Not only temporary, things needs, and mostly there was realization, so things like that. So, you say like that, without very much. So we are kind of we always get help from Thailand. We don't know, but we always get help. We don't recognize, but we always get help from Thailand. So even normal life, so when you have difficulties, when we have difficulties, and somebody comes along, help, or people you don't know, unknown person, not necessarily always known person, not necessarily unknown person, suddenly comes up and guides you, and tells you what you need, and so I think it's nothing new. Tara never helped you, not like that. Guiding Dharma, especially to what you need. What you need is that. So, so one has to rely on, one has to that you are guided by Tara, that you also guided by Tara. You have to know that, and that's very good. And basically, I'm not advertising myself. I'm not, what you might think I'm advertising, no. But basically, if I tell, I'm not advertising myself. your guru is the one who is with you, guide you. That's the main thing in the life. That's the main thing in the life. You understand? Oh, that's difficult to know. Difficult to know, that's difficult to understand. Oh, that is the one. You understand? Keep in mind. I'm not advertising me. I'm not advertising. You might think I'm not. No, but that's what you should understand. That His Holiness, the many others, great qualified teachers. You must know that in your heart. You keep that in your heart. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing that always guide you. You understand? But what I was saying before was, yes, that's the main thing. That's the main thing, but the many others in the daily life. So yeah, many times there could be manifestations of that. But here I'm telling the truth. That I don't know, but yeah, because you talk about all the lamrim in the section of the correct devoting word to lamji tsawa shingen tenzu, how to follow Guru correctly, which is the root of the path to enlightenment. Oh, that's all the basic logics there. So, that you have to understand. Oh, that, you see, well, difficult to know. However, that, you see, the essence of, that's the essence of all the Buddhas, not just from Tara, essence of the Vajrayana, that's everything. All the 4 class days, all the Buddhas, you understand? The numberless Buddhas, that's everything. You understand? That's how you should think. How you should think. We're just discussing, you know. That's how to think. Oh, that is the all the Sangha Tamche and all the Buddha. Oh, that is must recognize, realize. You understand? That's the way to understand. Or you're looking for something else, or Tara, or somewhere else. The Rwanda. That's the Rwanda. That's horn on the rabbit. That's the horn on the rabbit. Somebody else, Tara. No, that's horn on the rabbit. That's the horn. It's better to say horn on you. That's horn on you now. I'm not talking past life, I'm talking horn on you now. That's like that. Somebody else, Tara, something has to be female. No? So it has to be only female. No? So if you want to know, even from the Lamrim, the Guru Jabo, the Lamji Tsawa Shinge Tensu, oh, that's everything. That's everything. That's everything. We don't recognize, but that's everything. We don't recognize. You understand? That's all. We don't recognize. We only see ordinary. So much ignorance, or so much anger, so much pride, jealous mind. You know? So much attachment, so much pride, so much, and so, like that. Well, ordinary. So, that who is Tara, who is the Tara, that's the ordinary being. Tara is something better. Tara is someone else. Kind of mistake here. But that one has all mistakes. You understand? That's how interpreting how we think, everyday life, how we think. Yes, you understand? So it is there with you. You understand? But don't recognize. So one who is tired, one who is Buddha, we think it's full of mistakes. That's total opposite. Total opposite. Total opposite. So I think maybe not. Sorry. Going to read one quotation. Naga tima me dole. Tin shawa tamje gewishin tin shawa tamje le gewishin habar sungshi. Sangye tamje tabgela tuje chejang Lame dagye mena duje jula tile jumin Sangje yejang lama meba mijungena lama ni chojo sangye tamje la za chewa zingu jinten teje lama tengu. That's a very important quotation. So Nagachimembe to Kanjur. In the Buddha's teaching Kanjur, Nagachimembe to. So she has been looking, but she could not find. You didn't find? She didn't find it, but it's in the sutra, the stainless sky. Regard a virtual friend special, special, then all the Tathagatas, Tejin Shekpa Tamje, Tejin Shekpa means no phenomena has truly existence. No phenomena exists from its own side by its nature. No phenomena has a real thing as it appears to our hallucinant mind, as we see, as we believe, as we see. Do not have. It's all false. Hallucination. No phenomena is real thing. Do not have. Real phenomena, the existence are empty of that. Empty of that. What appears to you real. And what you believe, what we entrust to, day and night, since from birth, since from beginningless rebirth, or do not have. So things are totally empty, empty of that. Empty means empty of that. What happened always appearing to us, our hallucinant mind, and we always entrust that real. Oh, that empty. What is the empty? Empty of that. Not something else. In Baksa, when I'm debating, the President Prime Minister, the Kasa, the President, existing from its own side, Rangshin YouTuber, with the debate, we think something else. I think something else. Something else, But actually, long time after that, then due to Guru's blessing, then actually what appeared to you, what you believe, that, then she tried. So what you believe it, that, expressing that, but you don't recognize. I didn't recognize that time, debating. So later, Long term letter. What appeared to you all the time, you in just believe. What? That? So emptiness says, empty what? Emptiness says, that. What do you believe? They will die. You know what appeared to your mind, what do you believe? Just that. So what brings all the problems? What brings all the problems? You understand? No peace in mind, and all the problems. Oh, by believing in trust. Not only appeared, but in trust. Oh, that's real, that 100% real. Oh, that one. Oh. No phenomena has a true existence, empty, empty. So, te shin shakpa. So, Buddha's all this mind, seeing everything what exists in the past, now, present, future, see everything, but do not exist from its side. See. So they shin like that, they see. The omniscience cover. Not seeing from far. No, not seeing from pure land. Seeing very far, like magnifying glass. Oh, see, not like that. Not like that. Seeing omniscience, oneness, emptiness. Omniscience, inseparable. Non-dual, emptiness. So Buddha's holy mind. Shakpa. Tamjele, then you see, regard Guru is more special. So that means more special than Vajradhara, more special than Tara, more special than, numberless Buddha. You understand? You see, what we think is Vajradhara is more special. The Guru is nothing. Guru is ordinary. Vajradhara is highest, or whatever the jade is highest. This is what I think normally, and what way people don't know, they think like that. You understand? So then realization doesn't come. Then difficult to have realization. Difficult to receive blessings of Guru. You understand? Sangha Tamje Tabkela Tuji Chejangs. All the Buddhas, most skillful Tabkelas in the methods. All the Buddhas, there's nothing they don't see directly. All the methods, they are wise in the methods. And they give great compassion to every sentient being. Great compassion to every sentient being. Not somebody only who worship Buddha, compassion. Who don't criticize, who don't worship, no compassion. It's not like that. Not like that. It's easy. Who takes off piece by piece with the X here, and who ornament, perfume, who perfume here, Buddha has the same compassion to both of them. You understand? So, same compassion from Buddha's side, who takes pieces by here slowly, and they put offering upon mantra, offering the perfume here, same compassion. You understand? So that's why you go for refuge. Buddha definitely guide you are. Otherwise, you cannot guide. If you have discriminating thoughts. You understand? So therefore, if you go for refuge, Buddha definitely guide. Otherwise, the Hindu, I'm sorry to say Hindu, but holy God, whoever is Shiva, Vishnu, or they themselves, first of all, samsarg, the people never check, people who don't know Dharma, then they themselves samsara being as you are. So you cannot liberate you from samsara. You understand? So if they are like so sit there who worship them, so they like that, who don't worship, who who don't worship, and who are who don't worship, and who are angry or whatever, then they don't like, they don't want to harm. You understand? Want to harm, not help, not help, but harm. You understand? Or then, first of all, God helps you to be free from samsara, because they are not free from samsara themselves. So then the thing is, not like Buddha is discriminating thought they have. So if you to refuge, first of all, can't help free from samsara. Even in the liberation palm in your hand. So one man has goita, you want to sleep this, I don't know the name of the landlord, to the spirit in Zen or Shida or something. Zen is powerful, I don't know, situated in the mountain or some particular area. So Zen or Shida land or something. So when to sleep, I don't know. So the night time, that landlord to in the meet to night time the spirits gather, they have responsibility. They have to find meat to give to the community. The in charge. Or you have to offer, you're born a spirit or some like those things. Yeah, sometimes even some spirits from very far, they look for meat, and then the heart or something, they go to some to the in charge, and I don't know the name, but they have to offer, this is their job, sort of. Otherwise they could, maybe they, I don't know, get sort of like punishment or some, I don't know, maybe. So anyway, so he took the goiter. So next day he didn't goiter. So then somebody else went. Somebody else said, well, goiter, didn't want to goiter. So went that place to, hoping that goiter would take away. But what happened? The other goiter, the goiter put back, so it's double goiter. So you can't read it. It's difficult to trust. So it's difficult to trust. Even you rely on, it's not sure. Not always you can get help. All these beings like that. So then just I mean, here we are all the students, but Master Dhamma books say, but you good to know that. Good to know that. And if you have to discuss with the outside people, you have to know that. So there's a very rich Indian family in Hong Kong, Indian, very rich. I don't know which year, but those years, they're very high buildings, several of them they had. So that time they didn't think, they're so rich and they didn't really concern. They believe that their life will be always like this. So I think there's a concept of permanence. So what happened was, so they, every month or something, sometimes they go to discuss with the guru, Hindu sadhu, in India, near Bombay or something. It's very good sadhu. That one is very good sadhu, very good, it's very good sadhu, that the guru. Is very tall and he's always stretched. He's always very stretched. And in the temple, when they come down to give blessing to people, the women, they have to prostrate very far. They can't come nearby. Quite far, they have to prostrate and things like that. It's very, I think maybe somebody who Hindu, but renounce, Hindus have quite common, renounce this life, no attachment to this life. They're quite common. So he makes food, chapati and rice, he makes food and give when they come to India, to their seek advice on the business, the guru. So then they get advice. Also they make charity sometimes, blankets for the sadhus, things like that. And so later, Guru is going to die. But he's been worshipping Shiva and Vishnu long time. But he was calling them, nobody came. He was calling them, nobody came. He's been praying all life, but nobody came when he died. So I think he must have some Bodhisattva's book, some story about Bodhisattva. I think, Mahayana teaching, I think. So then, he was dying, nobody came. Shiva, Vishnu, nobody. So all the students circumambulated far, very far around to this. And so then he come to the temple, Hindu temple, less and less. Then before other students walk for him, but since he gave up Hindu, then he never, everything he wanted by himself. He never want a job to somebody else to work for him. Never. So you must have some Bodhisattva's book or about karma or some, yeah. It's very correct. So everything he does. Not ask somebody else to do. So then he told the benefactors of Hong Kong to follow Buddha's teaching. That, you see? And one Lama was Lama's incarnation. He was here. Lama was 4 years old, with the robes on. So he was in Hong Kong. So there was a dinner party. So the mother of the family, it's a big family, the mother came for the dinner. And then when I came, their family came. So I come to know many of the people, they have family, even just Hong Kong, and then in London, other places. So now many of them passed away, and so now you see, the son, the family son and wife, and they had settled those high buildings, and you see, they believe a concept of permanence. They were always like this. So what happened? The economy went down. they can went down. So then you see, it became, I don't know, even worried about the rent. So the husband was always coming, so many times, please do a special puja, please do a special puja, something special about them. They had a house in Bombay, so they rented, but the people not living and want to sell. Took many years and so difficulties. So I don't know if there isn't time able to sell. They're able to kick out the people, and yeah, so I don't know whether it's able to sell or not. But finally, people, I think, happened people to live in their house. But anyway, so he was saying, the husband was saying, oh, so difficult, so difficult, so difficult, so difficult. You know, then I said, they were saying, he can't find job, he can't find job. Then I said, why? What about become a monk at Kapon? I said, after meeting many years, I said, become a monk at Kapon. He didn't answer. But I think maybe a little bit exaggerated, I'm not sure, his talk. You know. So I said, become a monk, come on. Yeah. Get food and but of course that's not a good motivation to become monk. But that's a way to help for him. Because then they had to learn how to think better. Dharma. So then he didn't respond. That part he didn't respond. But then didn't happen to be a monk. So he's still living, existing in his wife. His wife became more Dharma, a little bit more Dharma. I told him to read Ayasanga Sutra 60 times. 60 times. He read Ayasanga for his business. He read, but I think he never thought about the words. He read, but he never thought about the words. But you see, they're in the parties, they're in the party. So, and they have to keep their face in the society. They're rich people before. They have to keep their face, you know, dress up, wild face. They have to keep the face in society. You see, of course, that costs money. You see, you have to know about rich people. You have to know the life of rich people. The mind is so difficult. Mind is so difficult. Concept, so difficult. The concept, it costs a lot of money. Concept is very expensive. Concept, very expensive. So it's simple. You have a simple life. Relax, happy. A simple food, simple cloth. Eat simple food, simple dress, simple house. Happy mind. Yes. Cannot. There are other people you see. You know, simple, but mind extremely happy. You see, knowing how to think life, how to live life. So anyway, concept cannot shy. Concept, keep the face, costs a lot of money. You understand? You have to know rich people life. Then you can suffer. So anyway, so sorry. Okay. Oh, time's gone. Okay. So this is Lamen Dakjin Mena. All the Buddhas have so wise school, and as well as wise in methods and great compassion. But if there's no guru, the self-condition, immediate condition, self-condition, object condition, meeting. 직상마송 그래. 낙제 미미제 대마다제. 아. 이제는 cause condition. So without the guru, there's no self condition. 낙제. So so the a different text. There's Jidin and the writing in the different text. It's same, but presenting a little bit different meaning. So Iba didn't remember now. So because Rangrit or Teje Samare, Rangrit or Teje Daktin. That it produces its own result mainly. Mainly it produces its own result, the self-condition. So anyway, without guru, the self-condition. In the heart, in the mind, in the mental condition of sentient beings, who are object to be subdued, or sentient in the mental condition of sentient beings who are object to be subdued, then they cannot receive Buddha's guidance. Buddha's guidance, you cannot receive Buddha's guidance in your heart. Buddha's holy action, Buddha's guidance, you cannot receive in your heart without guru. Without the guru, the self-condition. So, even the Buddha himself, without the guru, even Buddha himself, there's no way to happen, no way to come in existence. Even Buddha, without the guru. Sanjay Nija Lama Meba Mejungena. Even Buddha himself. So, in English, it's a little bit complicated. You have to say herself or himself, independent, you don't need. So, Buddha is himself, without guru, nowhere to come in existence, Buddha, without guru. So that's why in the Lama Chapa, So we will have to do Lama Choba talk today. Lama Choba, the refuge section. Nama Guru Be, Nama Buddhaya, Nama Dhamma, Nama. Why the Guru is coming first? Why? You see, if the if the ordinary being should come at the end, but why it's coming first? Before Buddha, why? That's a big question. That's a huge question. So, if the, what appears to your mind and how you believe, it's ordinary being, why? Then you should come down below. First Buddha Sangha, then come below. But why come first? Why? Or just without thinking, just put it there, like pegging, What? So you have to think, you have to know that. So Lama ni chojo sangye le jang za chawa zingo. Lama ni chojo sangye le jang za chawa zingo. So therefore, Guru should hold more precious than Buddhas, 10,000 Buddhas. You understand? Zingers. And you then teach Lamate. For that reason, then you need to learn Guru. So I'm sure there's not a mistake. Sure there's a kanjur do. So kanjur dangerous. I have to check. Kanjur and dangerous. Check. Should be supposed to kanjur, I think. But should kanjur dangerous both should check. So Guru is one should hold the Guru more precious than 10,000 Buddhas, than Namari Buddhas. That's very important. Write down in your diary book. I think you heard many times diary book. In your diary. In your diary book. Maybe even diarrhea is more, which has more sound, which has a great sound, So I'm joking. Because Padma Sangye happened during later past time. He lived in Tingri, not so far from Nepal. There is now Tingri, old Tingri and new Tingri, two Tingris. So here maybe old Tingri. I've been, when I went there for pilgrimage, Tibet, but we parked one day, we stopped on the ground, put the tent and do Lama Chapa and in the big tent, and the shepherds, they put the tent in. We stayed one day, but didn't go to Tingri. If I went Tingri to look for a man to explain Tipri, holy place of Tipri, but many people, it will attract many people, then I'll get in trouble. So didn't go. I told the Sherpa man to send to go there, look for old men who can tell the story. So found the old man who can tell story in a large travel. He was turning all the time while he was explaining. So Tingri, Padma Sangye lived there. Sangye Lejan, Lama Haperson, Mondo Tedijum, Tingriwa. He said, hold the Guru more special than the Buddhas. Sangye Lejan, Lama Haperson, Mondo Tedijum. Then this way, you'll get realization in this life. He said that. Then also, Kadamba Geshe Yulwa said, if you regard Bhajathara, Buddha Bhajathara as more special than the Guru, then no, so no attainment, no realization can happen. If you regard Buddha Bhajathara as more special than the Guru, then you won't have realization in this life. So, Gautama Geshe Yulwa, who is the excellent, another example of devote Guru, another example. That's Yosol Northern and Tatungu, the Buddhist of Tatungu, what's in the prayer. But other one is Milarepa, and the other one, Gautama Geshe Yulwa. So, while he was offering mandala, if the Guru calls him, if the hear Guru's voice calling him, while he's offering mandala, he immediately stops. He doesn't try to finish mandala, then go, no. Immediately stop. Because whom you offer mandala is the merit field. Whom you offer mandala is the Guru. So there's no Buddha who is no manifestation of Guru. So it makes sense. So immediately when the Guru calls, he'll stop there, immediately run. Also, when they write letters, na, Tibetan na, like this, or written. So even if the minute when he heard Guru calling him, he does not try to finish na. Whenever the minute when he had his Guru calling you, he stopped, immediately stopped in the run. So like that example. So he said that his experience. You think the Bhajathara is more special than the Guru, then no attainment in this life. So maybe I'll stop here. So please enjoy. Please enjoy the nectar. Thank you. Oh. So I have to do, I did preparation, but also, I do preparation for common initiation, then uncommon, therefore initiation. So I have done preparation of that. So then I couldn't do that. Then maybe not. So because we have to stop today. So yeah. So that's other one I finished. Other one I did again. And that's good. So fresh. Okay. that's it. Last night I talked about how the center FPMT happened from reading the LZR LDC, the Lorong Chemo. I mentioned that part and how the Kaplan course went, but I didn't. I left out one. That's very important for you to understand. That's so important. So after the 7th course, governmental course, after the 7th, always whenever people say, "Oh, you did such a good thing. You did such a. Oh, you did lovely." Blah 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 blah. But in my heart is always Lama. Up to 7th course. Up to 7th course, I always think it's a Lama or Lamashi. Lama. It's up to. Then I don't know what happened. Then after 7th course, I lost the feeling. Then I lost the feeling I don't have. Like that. That you have to know that. Always think when people praises, in my heart, complete by Lama. That's not me, Lama. You understand? Then after 7th course, I lost the feeling. That. So that you have to know. After I described all that, FPMT. Yeah, that you have to know. Okay, so I think that's all. That is in your God, and all the Javajas, the many, the many were in the yeah, okay, thank you so much. Sashi, Nandas, Java, Udam, Finito.